Why do you need to separate your toes? What benefits do these accessories have? Do your feet hurt while wearing them? How long should you use them? How do they wear? Can I use them if I am a man? These and other questions will be answered in this video. I know. These toenails are false and are very poorly applied. But I have two of my toenails in bad shape, and I wanted to record this video for you today. Just pay attention to the toe separators, please.
Feet of an investor.
Toe spacers or correct toes. 20 questions answered. The vast majority of my followers are men, so let's start here. Can I use toe separators if I am a man? Yes. In principle, they are indicated for both men and women, and their age does not matter. That is, it is not a specific product for women and you can, or in fact you should, use them. Does it have anything to do with those used to paint toenails? No. Apparently they are the same, but they have nothing to do with each other. Toe spacers can be used for nail painting, but nail painting accessories do not provide the benefits of correct toes. Do they correct deformed toes similar to dental braces? As we will see immediately, its benefit is more muscular than bone. So why separate your toes? When we wear shoes that are too closed, our toes tend to become deformed, resulting in bunions or clawed toes, like those of eagles. Restoring toe alignment improves your balance, improves your walk, and helps prevent knee and back problems. These improvements result from compensations that occur upwards in this order: ankle, knee, hip and back, due to the lack of mobility from our sedentary lives, or with shoes that are too narrow. Where can I buy them? You have specific websites where you will find quality products, although at a somewhat higher price than other types of stores, such as pharmacies, or even websites like Amazon or AliExpress. In the latter sites, you can find several pairs for less than $10. What size do I need? One of the advantages, and at the same time disadvantages of these accessories for our feet, is that they are universal. There are no sizes. The good thing is that because they stretch, they fit everyone's toes. And the bad part is that they don't fit a specific foot with a specific ailment. How are silicone toe separators placed? Placing them is very simple, although the first day using them will be a little strange. They are put on slowly, toe by toe, adjusting them all the way. I usually start with the fattest toe, but it's up to each person.
One eternity later.
You can use them with the projections towards the foot, or towards the outside. There is no big difference. If possible, you should wear them barefoot, and without socks. They should never be worn with a conventional shoe. If you want to wear footwear, you should use so-called minimalist shoes, which are especially wide. But preferably it is better to do it barefoot, while you are reading, watching television, or you can also do workouts with them on at home to further activate the foot muscles. It should be calm exercise like yoga or Pilates. And how are they removed? To take them off, proceed in an analogous way to how you put them on. Separate toe by toe starting at one end until you reach the other end. How long should toe separators be worn? You have to start little by little. The first days you can use them for 30 minutes, and as you get used to them, increase their use time. There is no time limit. When do you start to see results? Immediately. After half an hour on, when you take off the separators, you will see the change. If you don't use them again, your feet won't have noticed any improvement. If we want to make a complete change in the alignment of our feet, we should stop wearing practically all the shoes we have in our closet. Especially women. We should wear minimalist shoes with a particularly wide toe, of which there are more and more brands on the market. In addition, we would have to do physical exercise with the toe separators on. What benefits do correct toes have? As we have seen, the main benefit that toe separators offer is to correct their deformation. That is, these accessories try to return the feet to their original shape. When this happens, the person begins to say goodbye to these discomforts and can carry out their daily life completely normally. Among its benefits, I will tell you that they improve your stability, your blood circulation, and your balance, because they promote the strengthening of the foot and greater blood flow. They also reduce contractures, or overuse injuries. These separators strengthen the muscles of the feet, and in turn improve your posture and spinal alignment, as it increases the muscles of the knees or hips. Can they align and correct all toe deformities, including bunions? In my case, my toes are not so deformed that they required correction, and I sincerely doubt that these ailments can be solved with small silicone accessories of the same size for everyone. Correct toes do not actually separate the toes, because trying to modify their structure is very complicated. It's as if someone wanted to correct a deviated hip by putting a pillow between their legs. If your problem is serious, they will not help you correct it. These separators are indicated for mild cases or to prevent deformed toes. What material are correct toes made of? Are they rigid? As you can see in the images, correct toes are made of silicone or other flexible materials that fit between each toe and are very soft, keeping the toes separated. Do my feet hurt while using toe separators? At first you will notice a strange sensation. It's like 10 people are holding each of your toes. But it doesn't hurt at all. Even as the days go by, you will notice a pleasant sensation. And when you take them off, you will feel that your toes are much more agile. Do my feet stop hurting after using correct toes? This accessory is not a substitute for a good massage, if that is what you are thinking. That is, it does not relieve foot pain after walking for hours in the mountains or wearing high heels for a whole day. But you do feel your toes more agile, and you regain mobility in your joints. Can I wear them with my usual shoes? No. Remember that when you buy your footwear, it fits your foot perfectly. Therefore, this accessory would cause you a lot of discomfort. If you want to wear shoes, wear the ones I mentioned before, minimalist shoes. I advise you to use the toe spacers to walk barefoot at home, or while you are sitting or lying down, reading a book, watching TV, or watching my videos. Can everyone use them? As I told you at the beginning, they are indicated for all men and women, regardless of their age and physical condition. I only advise against using them in the case of real toe problems, in which case what you should do is talk to a specialist doctor. What do the doctors think? A doctor whose name I will not give to avoid ridicule says that the only benefit he sees to this gadget is that if you paint your nails, you don't get stains on your toes. According to him, correct toes have no scientific basis. He is not the only doctor who distrusts them. Reading information on the internet, I see that for doctors, many people take advice from an influencer rather than from a doctor. This is a serious mistake, obviously. The mistake is in recommending something in a generalized way to everyone. Each case must be studied, and if there is a pathology, go to health personnel. Podiatrists create interdigital separators for very specific ailments, but they do not have these manufacturing volumes, nor are they all the same or mass-produced, but rather personalized for each patient. In the same way that people do not use the same dental splint or brace for scoliosis. Health professionals admit that they serve only as a tool to stretch the intrinsic muscles of the foot, which are largely forgotten and atrophied by the use of footwear. But these muscles can also be worked with rubber bands, towels, or our own hands. And sporadic use is not enough. You have to be very constant. What maintenance do they need? If you wear them barefoot at home, they will end up full of dust or hair. You can simply wash them with water, and once dry, give them a little talcum powder to store them in a small box or a plastic bag. Do I recommend them? If you do not intend to correct the structure of your bones, but simply feel muscle relief in your toes, I do recommend them. I hope I've helped. Kisses.